Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Fascist Ireland. In the last episode, we finished our war with the Soviet Union. Germany took large chunks, I took large chunks. I think what I'm going to do in this episode for a little while is basically make sure all of my construction and different aspects of infrastructure are getting repaired and that things are going to be back to normal. So we're ready and at full strength when we go to war with the United States. Germany's already at war with the United States, but I'm not going to join just yet. So we could always use more military factories, especially in these internal zones. I'm probably going to save some zones for the nuclear once I get there. But for now, we'll do this. We can probably do more naval dockyards, because I think we're going to be able to get more shipping going now that we've got less concerns about manpower, because we're not draining it. So we're going to put shipping in all these areas. Get some there. We've got plenty of little islands and places I can put them. And this should be probably overkill, but I might as well. Because I've spent so much time researching naval, I might as well try to actually achieve some naval dominance. And I'm going to save the Russian areas for the nuclear, because I don't want it in my own home territory. They can have it. And we'll do that. And this will all repair over time. This infrastructure is probably no longer necessary, as we're not going to be fighting any more wars or reinforcing up through here. So we're going to eliminate all that infrastructure, because that's just going to be a waste of time. And we'll do it here too. Still don't need it. I think the infrastructure that I had building... Oh, I think I actually just eliminated that. Oops, my mistake. But the dockyards that I had building all these places should be completed. Let's just make sure that we have enough infrastructure so that when we're transferring troops over, we don't get any attrition. And then we should have plenty of naval bases, yeah, fully upgraded. Get some here. So that'll help. And then we're going to have to reorganize our armies. So I'm going to bring this guy. And I don't want all 46 men down here, so I'm going to split him. And then probably split again. So then we have about 12 men. And I should be able to assign a commander to them. Let's go with... He's fine, just a regular general. And we'll do a front line here. 12 men could be overkill here still. And in fact, it probably is. But once we get involved over here, I think we should be fine. Once we get the infrastructure there as well, it'll take care of itself. We're going to go back to him, and we're going to split him again. And we're going to put those men into a separate army. And we're going to assign a new commander. He could turn into a field marshal at some point, so let's go ahead and make him one now. And we're going to assign him front line here. And just have him push through Canada once things kick off, because I assume that I'll declare war on Canada anyhow. That guy can activate, this guy can activate. And then we're going to grab the remaining 17 that we have here. And I'm thinking, you know, I probably will just have these guys in reserve on a coastal province so they can come across when ready. So let's go ahead and have them... I gotta give them some sort of duty. Let's put them on a garrison in Ireland so that they'll all come over and join that. This army is probably going to do something similar, but we'll have them garrison Brittany for now, just so they're closer to the Americas when I do start to do this. And we'll assign them to that. These horses, this is fine for now. We're not going to have any resistance, but we'll move them to Mexico as we get there, ideally. I think I'm going to probably add a new theater for them, and we'll call that... How do I change this? Oh, there we go. We will call this the garrison. Well, let's do defense. Hopefully that's spelled right, or I'm going to be rather embarrassed. And then let's grab him, and we'll plop him there as well. So this cleans this up. So we only have these generals, and I don't have to worry about micromanaging the other two. So we'll cancel out of this. And production should be going well. I think since we have a surplus of manpower, I'm going to keep producing more Battleship 3s. And these Carrier 3s will be good for a while yet, so we'll have them producing. I think our technology is doing alright. So we'll go ahead and hit play here. We'll go up to speed 4, so everyone can redeploy and get where they need to go. The repair speed on this should be done fairly quickly. I should look into my research and see, after these field hospitals finish, if I can get some better construction and production efficiency. Just because I've ignored that for a while we were doing war, because there was more important things. And so this big chunk of land here, we will assign eventually. Okay, so we got this here. That might not be a bad place to stage an invasion of Alaska. I don't know that it's going to be completely necessary though. So yeah, we have fallen behind a couple years here. We do want the repair speed, definitely, because that's our most vital thing right now. I would like to change my manpower laws back down at some point to get more production efficiency. And this should be probably just one run of tanks. I won't need any more than that, I don't think. It would be good to get another line of these tanks going, because the factories will get repaired eventually. And let's also get a line of the mechanized again. We will be building things back up, so. And I will be producing more military factories as well. Save all that for nuclear. Let's do military factories here. That's how many we got here. Do 2 there. Let's do that. Submarine effort is done, which means that I think I can get... No, I can't get the naval effort. Why not? Oh, it requires flexible navy, which I never did. That's fine. Let's do secret weapons so we can get our technology, electronics, and rocketry. Because it should be about time to start doing things like that. Let's smatter these across here. And we should have enough civilian factories that all this should produce fairly quickly. I'm not too concerned at the moment. Let's make this military factories as well. And we'll save this chunk from nuclear. Those should be 4 here. Let's do some here. Okay. Russian Empire is just fine against us. I don't really understand that. That doesn't make too much sense to me. We are both in the Axis, and they're a puppet of me. I don't think that they would do that. So I do have free dockyards. Things are getting repaired. Not really, though. They are damaged, so it'll take a while yet. And also, as we repair these civilian factories, we'll be able to repair quicker and quicker. So it'll have a snowball effect of better production. Infantry equipment's taking forever, as per usual. Just because so much is needed for so many men. I think the tanks should take higher priority than the anti-tank gun. I still need a ton of those, but I do have a full line producing them up here, so they should be doing decent. We're getting about 11, 12 a day, and that'll continue to rise with our production efficiency. Let's go ahead and go up to speed 5. No reason not to. I'm just doing all my logistics before war strikes again. Okay. Those guys are all secure up there. And we've got purple. So are these guys going to transfer over? Probably at some point. Yeah, these guys are starting to get there, which is good. Let's make sure I have the infrastructure to be able to at least support. Yeah, that will happen. We got... So yeah, this will be done. That'll move on. Okay, yeah. I like it. I like it. And who knows, maybe Germany will do a cheeky invasion somewhere and save us the trouble. Italy took some of those French islands, that's fine. So you are down here, you're en route, very good. And I should be able to set up my navies in preparation for the war with the United States. I'll probably get most of them produced. We got our encryption, very good. It might not be a bad idea to start on the atomic research. It's going to reduce our research time in other areas as well. Mechanized 2 is going to finish in about 6 days, so we'll begin producing that. And that's going to be pretty good. It's going to improve greatly our tank divisions, because the mechanized is going to be stronger within them. Alright, so Mech 2, that's way ahead of time, don't want to bother with that. I still don't think I need the special forces. Let's get some anti-tank equipment for them. Not vital, they're pretty strongly anti-tank with their extra divisions, but it can only help. It's a free buff, basically. I think that I want to maybe mess with this a little bit, and we're going to do some fascist support in Iran, because it'd be nice if they joined us without a war. Probably Saudi Arabia as well, since they're likely to want to be involved. I don't know that Oman is that necessary. South Arabia. You are fascist, but you're not in our faction. So I just basically need to get everything up and running so I feel comfortable going to war with the United States, because it's going to be a rough time. And obviously I've got a lot of production ideas. It's just going to take quite a while to get there. Secret weapons. Let's do nuclear effort. It's saying we have free naval dockyards. I don't believe that's true. We might though. Let's see. I might as well get another line of subs since I did cancel those in the past. And let's get 10 of these guys again, because the submarines are going to be great for convoy destruction, while our main navy is going to take care of the United States Navy. We got our support weapons, that's very good, free buff. It's 43, so let's go ahead and get some night vision. That'll eliminate our fighting deficits. What's this? Just a phantom line, it looks like. So they'll be in transfer. I still need more resources. I think I'm going to start buying them from the German Reich instead. Let's go ahead and cancel the United States one and get more from Germany if we can. So I'd rather be giving supplies to Germany and factories than I would to the United States. Since we are going to war with them soon, it will lose that route. We do have supply issues in eastern Canada. Okay, definite supply issues. We should probably build up. The infrastructure is great here. What's the problem? Naval base? I'm not really sure why that's happening. We should have plenty of supplies through here. Or we will. Okay, let's see. Labrador. Let's put that at the top so we don't get that awful attrition for so long. Yeah, That's gonna be good. So that'll be about a year until that's all done. What's this? Fulfilled import request. Venezuela. Is that from me to them, or? I don't really understand. Is Venezuela being invaded, or no? Huh. Strange. I basically want to have all this built up to such a high level because I need to make sure that when we do go to war over all this, that I'm not in a position where I start weakened. That would be very detrimental. Buying all that the German Reich can do. Mexican opposition, huh? So does that mean that this is the fascist Mexico? No, that means it's a democratic Mexico. Interesting. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. They're not going to be able to build up that much, so it might be better to just trade with them. Should be done with that. So this is a more of a maintenance episode than it is any exciting war or anything like that, but it'll come in handy. We'll be glad we've done it. Yeah, I don't think I need this anymore. So let's reduce that to 1 because it already has effective progress. Okay, we have construction 3, so those should all repair really fast. Let's get a better construction speed so we can produce the rest of this. So we should start working soon on our military factories, which would be very helpful. We're not getting much down to this level yet. It's going to take a while. Okay, insufficient resources, of course. Why would I ever not have insufficient resources? Nuclear effort. Good. We're pretty much done with this. I might as well get the destroyer effort just so it's here, in case I do want to build up some destroyer forces. Now, I don't think anyone has landed anywhere, or any advances have been made yet, as far as this goes. I don't know why we're doing so much resource transfer. Seems a little strange through there, because they're going to shut that down as soon as we go to war with them. So let's have you guys. Well, there's all of Mexico there. I think we should probably take Guatemala and then we can push through Mexico anyway. So that might not actually be the worst idea to just start doing this justification on Guatemala. They will probably join the Allies. That's not a big deal. It'll be our entrance. Because I'd rather have that widened gap there to get in, rather than trying to push Mexico through this little thing. That would take forever. And I'm not going to need to... Well, I don't know. Is Canada naturally in the Allies? They are. So, anti-tank, very good. It's 43, let's get the second level. And... okay, very good. So, increasing this should allow us to stop getting this attrition. And we're looking at a couple more years. Or about a year for this, and about a year for that. We've got a decent navy coming together here. Let's go ahead and create a new fleet and cut off all our submarines. Just because because they're not exactly that necessary to be in this fleet. And then, wait, did we just transfer both? Okay, well, let's do that. Transfer these guys back. So we do have our carriers. I think I'm going to start doing a little bit of convoy raiding, or at least get it set up in these regions. I should be able to. So that will stop some. I think I've got more fleets up here. What are you? You are 4 submarines. So not the biggest fleet, but I think if I put you on convoy raiding up through here, can't do that. Why is that? Oh, okay. Dock you, convoy raid. So they can just at least keep an eye out up here. Then we've got this other fleet that's on patrol, which is some battleships and some cruisers. Let's go ahead and transfer them back to here. Let's dock them. I think they should be, yes, in Leicester, which will be good. So they can join that other fleet when that's ready. I think I've got a submarine fleet down here, potentially. Oh yeah, this is a big one. That's good. So let's go ahead and do a dock action and then do convoy raiding. And we should do something like that. So that way, well, we have another one down here. I really did build a lot of submarines, didn't I? So let's dock, convoy raid. And I think with this one, we should put them over here. And do something like that. Let's go ahead and get more oil. We just need this for the production of our ships right now. And then once we get those completed, we're going to be in much better shape. I mean, we have a decent navy at the moment. It's not very large, though. I do have 3 carriers, though. Let's go ahead and merge these fleets. What's this mean? Sunk 1 enemy ship. Okay, so they got a bit of a rap sheet here. They have some experience. What I'm going to do with these guys is have them on patrol. Basically, the same areas here, to see if we can't catch some United States fleets. And then what I'm going to do with them is do rebase them, so I can control right click, and we're going to rebase them probably here. It's a naval base level 10. And then with the production, we're going to have these guys join that fleet, which was, what is that called? Resurrection. Why don't we just call it Ireland Fleet? It's that simple. And then for production, we'll have these guys join Ireland Fleet. Ireland Fleet. Same with these guys. So we don't have that situation I've had in the past where I've got things being built, but they just sit. It's probably fine. Okay. Now I don't think we have ships anywhere else, but I could be mistaken. What's that little chunk? Manguku. That's all that's left of Manguku. Japan seems to be doing alright here. I don't really feel the need to reinforce them. They seem to have plenty of help. The enemy's surrounded. Okay, we can do this. Let's go ahead and get army offense. It's pretty useful. We got our destroyer effort done. Alright. And I think I'm going to call this one an episode. In the next one, I think we might go to war with the, what are they called? The Guatemalans. So I forgot that one. But I'll see you next time.